Hello viewers, Super GT here. Okay, you might be able to see this. This is a wheel. Racing on the wheel today. Endurance races, and I just need to change this text. Okay, couple of endurance races. GT League, dunk. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Endurance League, dunk. Now, which one do you want me to do first? I haven't done any of them. We've got an LMP1 race, or Group 1 race. 60 minutes of Nürburgring GP. Or 2 Porsche races. 30 laps of Suzuka, 30 laps of Dragon Trail. And then 30 laps of Monza in a Group 3, or 25 laps of Bathurst. So let's have a look. What are we going for, guys? What are we going for? I'll do 2 of them, at least. So if your one doesn't come up first, there's always a chance. A lot of people going for the LMP1. And I'm agreeing LMP1, you know. It's the one I was thinking. Got it on the thumbnail, crucially. Let's have a look. Race details. 2 times fuel, 5 times tyre. Group 1, rolling start, 20 cars. I hope the AI is actually quite good. Normally the AI is pretty awful. And okay, here are the cars I've got. So this new Audi was added this week, but we're gonna have to use let's use a proper LMP1 car. There it is, the Porsche 919 beast of a car. So I'm using the wheel. You can just make out the top of it here. I've just started using it. I'm not amazing on it yet. I'm still learning. Mill and Rogers stayed up till 3 AM to watch this. What a legend. You can change the AI difficulty in arcade. Okay. I'm in career mode though. Prepare not to see anything, yeah. Well, lots of you commented on my recent video because I started using the wheel. I was in the cockpit view, and naturally it's very hard to see, but I'm going to try. I mean, it's a long race, 60 minutes. We can try some cockpit view, some hood cam. Some people even say to do chase cam with the wheel, but that's a step too far for me. Can we change these? Yes, we can, baby. Let's do it. Give me that weight reduction. Give me that power, baby. There we go. We can change all this. Not that I really know what I'm doing, so we'll leave it. Right. Maybe you just want to see my options like that for the wheel. So, game is really loud. Yeah. Sorry. That's not changed for some reason. Yeah, sorry about that. So here are my settings for the wheel. I've got 7710. Lots of people saying 711, but it felt really light for me, so... Oh, did I put the weight up? Let's have a look. I put weight reduction up, so I've reduced the weight, surely. Wait. Oh no, yeah, wait, it goes up. Crap, yeah, I need it down. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Weight reduction ratio. Oh well. Okay, yeah, there we go. Made it better. LOL. Yeah, AI. We'll see how the AI is. Well, I'm going to start at the back. I suppose. What cars have we got? Does it tell you? No. Is there any way I can make it harder for myself? drive with one hand for the whole time or something. Yeah, I could, I suppose, put the weight up. So maybe that was a good thing. That does quite severely reduce the stats, you can see at the bottom left there. Let's put the weight up a little bit, 10%. And just put the power back. Just put it on 100, what it was. That'll do. Right, here we go. Wait, why can't I hear anything? Ah, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Do I watch Viper Concept? I have done, yeah. I think he's quite a cool channel, actually. Okay, feeling good. Let's... Yeah, I know that I added weight. I did say that I was doing that on purpose to make it harder. Okay, that might need some tweaking. Wait. 0 TCS, okay. Oh, okay, wait, what's this? Is this qualifying? Oh no, we're straight in. 59 minutes and a half remaining. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to be really bad for this first lap. While I'm getting used to everything. I haven't driven this car with a wheel, so... See how we do. I'm not promising anything amazing. Underneath the radar, I don't know if that helps. So I don't know how many laps this is going to be. What is it, a lap? 1 minute 30. Okay, the steering feels a bit tight. We're 46 seconds off the lead, but we've got an hour. We got plenty of time here, boys and girls. Fastest lap. Not that that's much to shout about in an AI race. It's actually pretty hard. Let's try this. Barely see it. Oh, barely see anything. I don't know what's better. I need to see. It's actually really hard to get a good view in there. Why can't the GT27 be compatible? Well, yeah, it is annoying having to buy multiple wheels with multiple consoles. But this is an Xbox wheel, and it's actually, I want it to work on the PlayStation. I feel so much more comfortable in this view compared to the hood cam. I can see a lot less, but no, it just feels more comfortable to me. Do a couple of laps of this, see how it goes, and then we'll flick through the viewpoints. You need that iRacing option to be able to remove the hands. That would be very useful, actually. Yeah, hello guys. Hello everyone who's just joined. Good to have you. So Group 1's a really weird class on here because you've got all these like Vision Gran Turismo cars, and then you've got real life LMP1 cars as well. So you've got an unusual mix of vehicles. See you later, pal. Feels good actually, feels really good on the wheel. Feels very sharp and direct, which of course Forza doesn't really on the wheel. Oh, see there? How's the wheel setup treating you? Yeah, it's good. I haven't really used it a huge amount, but it feels good on this game. It feels very rewarding. To be honest though, I like both the controller and the wheel. I like both. So don't be surprised if I start using the controller again, just not all the time, but just for the odd video here and there. Okay, interestingly, I'm not the fastest on that lap. So it won't be completely plain sailing. We've got the Bugatti to deal with here. Easily past him. So how many laps have I done? I want lap 4, okay. Now, I put on Twitter a couple of days ago, the 200 laps of Suzuka, guys. It's really hard for me to plan a weekend where I can really do it, because I want to do it on a weekend, of course. And I'm quite busy in the next couple of weeks, but it's going to happen within the next month. And I want you guys to join me. I'm going to do it online. I think that'd be cool. So the last endurances I did in Forza, like 243 laps of Sebring, it was all done in single player. So it'd be nice to get some online action. 200 laps of Suzuka would take around about 7 hours. And we're going to do a Super GT car, so Group 2. Oh, big moment. Yeah, sorry guys, you might be hearing some weird vibration. It's probably just from the wheel. The force feedback, I think. I can feel it really pulling me round. Let's give this. A lot of people use this view. The problem for me with this view is that I have no reference. I can't. Oh, he's punted me round. Cheeky bugger. I suppose being in chase cam for so long in so many games, you get reference with the car. So I struggle with these views at the front of the car, as I can't really sense the oversteer. Let's give it a go though. I mean, I need to improve. But you can see a bit more with this one as well. So let's attack this lap, really give it a, see what we can do. That was a slow lap. I do have fuel and tyres to consider, but I don't think it's going to make a huge impact on the race. Okay, where's the first split? Coming up here, I think. Okay, 4 tenths down. I've gone a little bit wide there. So I'm just basically having to relearn the whole game. Everything's completely different on the wheel. And yes, I'm doing manual gears. Oh, I can feel my arm aching already. Got way too deep. So for those of you interested in my karting videos, I'm racing tomorrow and Sunday. Oh, so plenty of videos coming. So this lap time's going to be almost the fastest lap of the race. So I am in 13th, still 36 seconds off of the lead. So I might need to actually start driving a bit quicker. Yeah, where are my karting videos? Okay, they're on my second channel, which is linked in the description. I thought it's best to put them on a separate channel because I think they're a little bit different than my main videos. It's kind of a different thing altogether. So I made a second channel for it. So we're momentarily up purple sector. Can we get a good chicane? Can't get on the throttle too early, it does want to straighten itself out, the car. So again, slightly smoother. It turned out to be a bit slower. Oh, that guy spun it. That looked like a genuine mistake, like it was quite cool. You see the Forza AI and they just don't brake and just drive off at 200 miles an hour into the barrier and it looks really silly. Get punted, mate. Surprised I didn't get a penalty. Lols. I'm not going to wait for that guy. Screw it. It's AI. AI lives don't matter. See that? 6 times quicker after ramming that guy off. That's how it works. Oh! I think braking's my weakness. Need to get a lot more consistent. But it feels really good on the wheel. It really does. There we go, fastest lap of the race, 47.0. Oh! He's turning across. Well, we're turning across each other, to be honest. I have no idea if that's a good lap time, 47.0. It doesn't feel like I am going that quickly. I feel like I can go... There's a couple of seconds in that, I think. So if any of you guys have done a Group 1 lap on Nürburgring GP, do let me know your times. I can look sideways. I've mapped the buttons, so I can do a cheeky sideways look. Oh! That's how easy it is to lose control. As I was just thinking about looking sideways, and then I actually go sideways. They do say you go where you look. So you start looking to the side and you start drifting there. There's a couple of seconds lost very promptly. You told me not to mess up, yeah. This is Super GT, by the way. I'm prone to a mess up. Pretty much won a race at least. But this is a long race, so there's probably going to be more of those. Yeah, so lost 3 seconds on that lap. This track is fun but very hard. I agree. It's rewarding when you get it right, but it's not an easy one to get right. I'm sending it. Oh, no, I'm not. Before I was. Sending it here, though. Get out of it. Right, here we go. Come on. I do have so many memories of playing the old Gran Turismo games. There were quite a lot of endurance races on the old ones. I seem to remember, what ones were this? I remember 70 laps of Monaco. 78 laps of Monaco. There was 100 laps of Tokyo R246. I distinctly remember doing that one. There was always a 40 laps of Seattle. I always remember that race. I think there was a 60 around Grand Valley Speedway, or was it 30 lap? I can't remember. Good times either way. Oh! Yeah, 60 laps Grand Valley Speedway. I remember that one. So 30 seconds off the leads. So I've only gained about 16 seconds since the beginning. And it's gone 20 minutes so far. It's a bit smoother through there. Oh yeah, I'd always use the good old Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version. What a car. Legendary car. Yeah, that was the king of the older Gran Turismo games. Absolutely legendary. I seem to remember doing wheelies in it at the test course. Such a monster of a car. Okay, I'm getting a bit better here. It's a purple sector. Can we get a 46? 146 point something. Clatter those curbs. We're motoring now. There we go, 46.9. This is the actual race. Actually, I need to. Sorry, I've actually just realised. Maybe I'll just turn that off. Because my webcam is in the way of the timer. Let's put my webcam over here. Silly me. That eventless can go... I can stay there. Okay. I'm driving the Porsche 919. Fancy driving a real car, not one of the Vision Gran Turismos. So for those of you who just joined, this is in the GT League, or the career mode if you like, the campaign mode. It's one of the 5 endurance races. Oh, big moment. So you see I'm not quite as smooth as I'd like on the wheel yet. I'm getting there. Come up to a big group here, and we're nearly on half a tank of fuel, so I'm not sure I'll be able to make that last for an entire race. Has anyone actually done this race? It'd be interesting to know if the AI actually pit or not. It takes a really narrow line in. Oh, and the other AI spun it. No, you recovered somehow. Get out of it. You're going wide, boy. Get wide. Oh! Let's look at him. He wants to fight. I'll give you a fight, boy. This is a very weird looking car. Look at this thing. Oh boy. It's moments like that when you just have these little close encounters at close quarters, I struggle on the wheel. Reactions just take a little bit longer on this. AI must be fuming. Think about how badly treated AI are in just any racing game. Big group here. What is this thing? Can't even get past it. They all take a really weird line. Go around here is outside. Sends it. Gone a bit deep. Oh, he's got back. An actual race has broken out. Around the outside of Bugatti. Easy. Another Toyota. He's going narrow. Get punted, boy. Oh, he just tapped me round. Cheeky little punt there from the Toyota. Oh. That thing is really fast in a straight line. I remember racing against Monza, it's an absolute missile. Oh, no room around the outside there, mate. Look at it fly. Yep, Finland are winning this race. Italy second, Finland third as well, actually. So first place is going towards turn 5 and 6 chicane now. They're going through turn 6. Don't know if you can quite see on the map. Here's another Porsche 919. Oh, big moment. Too many of these big moments. Now, who's this? Straight around the Delta Wing thing. Actually, no, it's not a Delta Wing, is it? Nissan. Oh, grazing the gravel. Okay, I might have to... I've gone beyond halfway on field, which is worrying. Because I don't know if I'm going to have to pit or not. Probably will. I don't know if the AI will. That's the worrying part. The AI do pit. Okay. That's good. Oh, this guy's pretty quick. Got the same car. Going 2 times up. Oh, turning way too early. Not a good turn. Okay, first and second are pretty much on each other, but there's a big gap to them now. I'm in third. And that gap just got even bigger. This is what I mean about this braking. I don't know, sometimes I just feel like I'm completely off on the brakes. It's a problem I've always had with any wheel I've had. I don't know, I just can't get used to the brakes. So I can't really feel it as well as I'd like. So that's a costly mistake, a couple of seconds. So you can abuse those curbs. Oh, it's getting a bit ragged on this lap. Okay, we're nearly at the halfway mark. One more minute. It's really hard to feel that loss of grip. Just about catching the slides though. Okay, back to 20 seconds behind the lead. And now the Italian has taken over the lead. So Team Finland down in second and third now. This guy's fast. I'll have to punt him out of the way. Might be my only option. Yeah, the wheel's been really good actually. Really good. I'm going to go narrow. So deep. Oh. I mean, I've had this wheel for a long time. I've had it. When did I buy it? 2016 or 2015? I think I bought it. I didn't have all the attachments and everything right at the beginning, but I had the base, the Thrustmaster TX, since 2015. Yeah, I've had it for about 3 years. Just when you're playing Forza and Gran Turismo on the controller, and you just get used to it. So I haven't had much reason to use it, to be honest. Okay, I'm level on pace with the leader, which isn't really a good thing because I need to be catching up with him. Now this guy is just in my way. Man. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult. Shifted up there. I'm just going to send it. Get out of the way. Got some catching up to do here, mate. My lap time's been a couple of seconds off each lap. Nearly 10 laps ago though I did a 46 and haven't been anywhere close since. So I dropped the other 919, he's gone. Your opponent has been eliminated. Yep, just murdered him. Straight up murder. I think I need to make the wheel sharper. Like decrease the DOR. You see how much I have to turn the wheel there just to get it to go around. To get it to go around. Let's see if I can. Give this a go. Just changing the DOR. Let's give this a go. That feels very weird actually. The force feedback is just feeling quite strange. Oh my god. I can't feel anything now. Just lost 5 seconds. Just lost 5 seconds because of that. I need the minimum DOR. Right, and yeah, this. I don't know if this wheel is quite right. Let's turn this down a tiny bit. So it feels too light now, if anything. I think I might have this problem on this game as well, like I've always had in racing games. With the wheel, is where you have to just constantly change the settings for every different car. Because in like a Group 3 car, everything felt fine for me, but now I'm driving an LMP1, it feels completely different. Yeah, that 919 is going to haunt me now. So I've only got 24 minutes here to try to reel in 21 seconds. Oh man, when are the AI going to pit? That's what I'm worried about. I mean, if everyone's going to pit, I might as well pit now, but I just don't know when they are going to. Someone, yeah, let's try turning all the settings up. I'll turn those ones up, that's max anyway. Yeah, the rotation doesn't feel right though, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm not going to cut the final chicane just to win. I mean, if I don't win, I won't. Then I don't win. I'm not going to start cutting every corner. Well, I could do, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, does it? It's only a single player race. Cunt. Oh, I was going to say cunt for days, but then just started swearing. Okay, 8 or 9 minutes towards the end. There's a big group going through turns 5 and 6. I don't want to come out. If I pit now, I don't want to come out in that big group. Yeah, demonetised. 1 strike, 1 copyright strike. Yeah, I might have to start pitting here then. I'm just going deeper and deeper into that first corner. Oh my god, this is awful. I can't get used to these settings. Car feels awful. And I can't feel the car. Now 27 seconds behind, there's like no chance. Yeah, rest in pits. I have to be really on it now to the end. I don't know, the wheel doesn't feel right. It's not right. Yellow flag. Oh, the lead. Wait. Is that, yeah, the leader's off there. That's the leader. Well, it was the leader. Okay, now I'm only 15 seconds behind. Okay, that's... that has really helped. Yeah, there's a long distance Super GT effect there. That was... couldn't be more perfectly timed. I lost 9 seconds and then somehow first place just kills himself. Just gave up. I think this is the most comfortable view actually. Good compromise between being able to feel the car but also being able to see things. At least I can see. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's someone in the pit lane. I'm going to go for it now. That's enough. Oh man, that didn't go well towards the end there. Hello guys, anyone who's just joined. Hello, yes. Well, how many laps do I need? 13, that should be enough. Okay, I'm down in 4th, 25 seconds off. It's a weird thing on this game because I noticed you don't actually lose all the time in the world from the pit stops because you're in your pit bay and then you come out of the pit bay and then all of a sudden you're at the end of the pit lane. It's like you don't have to actually travel it; it just teleports you to the end of the pit lane. So you don't actually lose as much time as you think. Okay, the car feels a lot better now. It's much more sharp. Oh, mate. Didn't know which side he was going to go. Get out of the way, mate. So we've got some important racing to do here. Okay, 16 minutes left. Oh man, I turned in 3 times. That's not good. Full on punt on the AI. Yeah, boy. Okay, some guys are going into the pits now. Lunge. Got him. Yeah, so if you just joined, I mentioned I'm doing some kart racing this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If you want to watch the videos, they'll be on my second channel. When will they be on there? Early next week. It's linked in the description. So I do the cringy little point thing that people do. Oh, nearly crashed. Linked in the description with the... Yeah, you know where the description is. There we go, purple sector. It's about time we saw one of those. I have a second channel? No, everything I just said was a lie. No, I do, yeah. It's linked. Where is it linked? In the description. .46.4, there we go. Fastest lap. Oh, mate. Okay, still 14 seconds off the lead. I need that guy to pit, or I need to gain a second a lap. Okay, the second channel is cheeky subscription. Good stuff. How many have I think I've got about 600 subscribers on there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Just for karting videos. Pretty pleased with that. What kind of wheel am I using? Okay, so it is a Thrustmaster TX 458 Italia. That's the base of the wheel. And then you've got the rim, which you can just see at the bottom of the webcam here, is the 599XX Alcantara rim. And it's all put together with a Wheel Stand Pro The pedals are the T3PA Pro pedals. And I also have the TH8A shifter. Okay, the lead has just gone into the pits, so I'm going to inherit the lead here. Presumably, anyway. He might come out ahead. Let's see. Another fastest lap, 46.1. Nope, there we go. I'm in the lead. Nice. So getting a lot quicker here. So despite all those mistakes I've been making, I'm still in the lead. And we've got 12 minutes. Come on, 4 temps up. There we go, flying now. Seven temps up. Yeah, career mode is a little bit too easy. That is an issue. It's all for a laugh though. Oh, ragged through the exit chicane. Final corner. Come on. We're on a low 45 here. There we go, 45.0. Get smashed. So I'm going to do another endurance after this. There's a choice of 2 Porsche races, I think in the 911, or two Group 3 races, one around Monza, one around Bathurst. Yeah, you can make a fair amount of credits actually, which I need now because a couple of the cars cost like $1 million. And it's not that easy to get that money on here. Oh, look at that. Flying. A little bit too quick. Into there. And into there. Anyone got any predictions for the Formula 1 this weekend? He's looking pretty close in practice. Does the AI ghost? I don't think they do. Oh my god. Just throwing a 360, why not? As you see, I'm still adapting to the wheel. It's not easy. It's not easy for me anyway. It'd be a close race though. It'd be a close race I think. Even Red Bull look like they're quite good on race pace, so it'd be interesting to see how it turns out. It's going to be a really interesting year this year, Formula 1, because it doesn't look like Mercedes are genuinely the quickest car at the moment. Anyway, looks like Ferrari might be the quicker car. Okay, so how many laps? 7.5 minutes. So maybe 4 more laps. I've made plenty of mistakes in this race, lots of mistakes, but it's all in the part of the learning curve, I guess. It's going to take a long time to get used to this. It's really hard because I've been playing controller chase cam since I first started ever playing games, and my first games were in the 90s, so I'm so used to it. I'm so used to chase cam with a controller. Oh, big moment. Yeah, McLaren looks, I don't know. I mean, they've had a couple of okay results this year, but they're not going to challenge for wins. And there's been this report that everyone kept saying like they've got the best chassis on the grid, but a lot of it is just down to them just using so much downforce just to make Honda look bad. This is last year. So there is a bit of that, but McLaren, I don't know, they just seem to be off. They've just lost it recently. Oh, AI just driving straight off the track. Oh, nice rejoin, bro. They've got the best driver, yeah. Alonso is an impeccable driver. Okay, we're getting there. I think it'll be 2 more laps after this one. Forza Horizon AI. Apparently Forza Horizon 4 has been announced. It's been announced. Like, it's a thing. I mean, it was quite obvious that it was always going to be a thing, but now it's for definite. Oh, here we go again. What are they doing? AI off, left, right and centre. Okay, my laps have been a bit more consistent here. Good to see. Oh, I made that mistake. Fair few too many times. Getting on that floor a little bit too early. It's taken me an hour, but I'm now only just getting used to this car. Half a second up. Okay, this lap has felt very good so far. Could be a purple. Oh, maximise that curb. As long as you keep 2 wheels on, then you're all good. Oh, big moment again. Is it going to be a 44? There it is, 44.4. There's so much time in it. Even now, I reckon there's still even 2-3 seconds in that, to be honest. This should be the final lap. And we are done. Hood cam would be preferable. Yeah, well, I've tried a couple of views, and this is the one I feel most comfortable with, to be honest. I think the hood cam... Let's give it a go. I mean, this one you can see a bit better, I think, because you're a bit higher up. Yeah, this should be the best view, because it's a bit more panoramic, you can see a bit more. Okay, 7 seconds remaining, so I might as well wait here a second and cross the line. There we go. Done. First place. Not that that's an amazing achievement because it's AI, but Canada coming through to finish second. What DualShock controller settings do you use? If you meet... oh, I can't even remember. I can't even remember. There we go. All done. Let's get out of here. $104 miles, just did. Oh yeah, and I've gone down to A ranking now. On let's get a daily workout car. Dodge Viper, classic. My controller settings, I think I had, I can't even remember now, 711? No, I can't remember, honestly, sorry. Right then, which one are we doing next, guys? Actually, what was I going to look at? Yeah, I've gone back down to driver rating A. I was S. I was an SS driver for Zafura, but he demoted me to AS. Okay. Campaign. Group 3 at Bathurst. Okay, we have a choice. 2 Porsche races. 911 GT3 RS 1 make. Suzuka Dragon Trail. Get 420 Blaze It 1,000 credits for winning. And Group 3 Monza or Bathurst. Lots of people are going for the Bathurst. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Let's do it. See what other people are saying. It'll beat the AI by about 7 laps of Bath, probably. I'm a lot better in Group 3 as well. What do we reckon, guys, for car? I'm loving Lexus recently. I'm liking the Lexus cars. But shout out, guys. What are we going for? Aston Martin. Corvette's a pretty good car. The Porsche, of course, is always good. I don't have the BMW, although I could buy it. The BMW is probably one of the better cars. I don't have it for some reason. Huracan, Audi 650S, the McLaren. I suppose, I mean, the AI is so bad that the McLaren is actually quite a bad car in this class, I think. A car you've never chose, yeah, good shout. McLaren, Beetle, Vet, new Lexus, Nismo, Audi. Oh, lots of people saying Audi actually. McLaren or the Audi. Well, which is the out there? The R8 LMS, and then we've got the McLaren. I'm going to go for the McLaren. Go for the British car, and it is slower, so I'll give the AI a bit of a chance. They won't win though, of course. Group 3 is the best class in this game, I think. Group 3 is the best. Although I really like the Super GT cars, of course, in Group 2. McLaren is the record holder. Now, are you talking about real life or are you talking about the game? Because that's a crucial difference. More of a challenge, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I'd have to spin off every lap to give him a chance. Right, here we go. 25 laps. Right, so sun's going down, so this is going to be quite awkward. I'll leave these. I'll just change it. No, I won't change it. Oh, this car might be okay then, because it's on BOP. No, BOP's off, so I don't know how good it is. Let's put that on 0. So someone was asking about my controller settings. So I have counter steer off. I was using that on before, but counter steer I have off. ABS weak, off, off, off. And for these, I think I had 7. It was 7 controller, and I don't know if these matter on the. I think I just had 7 on this, so that's what I had. So 7, let's go with that again. That's what I had before. Race details. Total distance 96.5 miles. So it's a lap race. It's not a timed one this time. Okay then, Bathurst. Let's go. Let's see what the cockpit view is like. I cannot see much. I think there's an aeroplane directly above me. Oh. Something very spongy about this feeling. Yeah, don't mess up this time. Well, I did win the last race. But yeah, I did mess up a lot of times. I'll give you that. Okay, there's my first mess up. Can't see anything. Here we go, Mount Panorama. Oh, that steering is not sharp enough. Jesus, wait, I need to change this. Anyone recommend a degree of rotation? Because I'm having to steer like that just to get it to turn a tiny bit. Turn it up a little bit. 540. Okay, I'll put on 540. Wait. Okay, that's 540. I think. Oh, wait. Now my car's died. Throttle doesn't work at all. Okay, brake works. Oh wait, I've pressed something wrong here because now my clutch pedal is my accelerator. Okay, I need to sort this out because my pedals have switched for some reason. What on earth is going on? Oh god, what have I done? I'm just changing the rotation here. Does that do anything? Okay, throttle's back now. And I think we should be on 540. Feels a little bit better. Yeah, get Jimmy's setup. You know his setup costs like £3,000. I wish I had that to spend on a setup. Well, I mean, I think he's got it all from sponsors, or a lot of it from sponsors. But that is a great setup he's got. I won the first race, yeah. Okay, I'm on 5. It still doesn't feel sensitive enough to me. It's just like there's so much play in the wheel and it's barely turning. You know what? I'm going to do the second race on the controller. I think it should be so much easier and nicer for me. Right, let's whack it out. Where is it? That wheel needs a lot of tweaking. It really does, because the force feedback is messed up. Oh man, this is so much easier. Now I'm at home. The McLaren is weird. It is a weird car. Yeah, I need to mess around with that wheel because I was struggling in that. Well, on here especially, it wasn't sensitive enough. So I'm steering and the car's barely turning. Here we go. Top 5 cars in this class. It's always constantly changing. I'm struggling to keep up to date with it sometimes. I think the BMW, the Porsche 911, the Toyota. What's the name of it? I can't remember the full name of it. It's a Vision Gran Turismo car. It's a little Toyota that is really good on handling. The Corvette is pretty good. The Mustang's good on straight line speed tracks like Monza. It feels so much easier to control on this controller. I have to obviously tweak my settings. It's one frustration I have with any game on a wheel, where you have to constantly tweak all the settings to make it perfect. It just takes so long to get it right. But yeah, Thomas is saying Matt Thomas, top 5 is entirely track dependent. I suppose you can still make a list of 5 cars that are typically better around most tracks. But yeah, it does depend on the track. Like, is it... So I know it depends, like, is it one with loads of corners or loads of straights? So I noticed around Willow Springs, the Toyota was really quick around there because it had loads of really long corners and it just really digs in around those long corners. Legendary Ostrich, hey everyone. Have I missed anything good? No, it's been absolutely awful so far. It's just been me driving around Nürburgring quite badly. But I suppose, yeah, you want a car that can... specific to the track that you're on. Cheeky wall ride. This is the car I'm talking about, the one right in front of me now. I just punted. I can't remember the full name of it. But it's a Toyota, that's all I remember. Like, I suppose the argument would be, like, top 5 cars, if, let's say, you had to pick one car and you always had to use it. Oh, the Pain, £1.73 tip, many thanks, mate. And let me just check, I think there were some donations earlier. Let me just very briefly check that. FT1, that's the name, yeah. Norbert Black Cat for the £5, many thanks. I didn't see that. Super chats. Mr. Innes earlier as well. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I haven't got my headphones in today, so I can't actually hear the John Cena. Yeah, the FT1, that's a very good handling car. So I suppose the argument would be, if you had to pick like one car that, and you could only use that car only on every single track, you'd want one car that's kind of an all-rounder. Porsche, the BMW, those cars will do you very well. The Corvette. Probably pick the BMW, to be honest. Thoughts on the SR system? It's not perfect. Absolutely not perfect. It seems to have problems, but it's good that it's just there, full stop. I mean, you can still get absolute idiots in A and S. Sportsmanship rating, you can still get those people who just still don't really care and will just hit you. Just they're a bit quicker. I like the system, I like the idea of it. Yeah, it could do with some improvement, but I like it. I like the idea of it. I like. Oh, look at this guy coming back at me, Citroen. Gonna lunge the Corvette. So I might do a live stream tomorrow because there's another Rivals event on Forza. By the BMW, sorry, I meant the M6. Yeah, I meant the M6. There's another Rivals event. And I think quite a lot of people enjoyed the last one I did. The Corvette around Sebring. This one is a Mercedes, a road-going Mercedes around Road Atlanta. And I need to get a good time on that one. That one ends tomorrow night, Saturday night, so I might do another stream on that. Flying past these AI like they're standing still. Get punted, Lexus. Get rammed, son. I wish I could wear my Ram driver suit on this game. That's why Forza's better, because you can wear a Ram driver suit. Hashtag sarcasm. What do you think about the Group 3458 Italia? To be honest, I haven't really driven it that much. And I haven't seen it being used very much, so I can't really comment on it all that much, to be honest. Still 35 seconds off the lead. Actually, I think I could, sorry, just one moment here. Let's put that back. Put me back over here. I'm not on a wheel boy anymore. Pad boy. And I can go over here. Let the games resume. Can you do the next stream in a pig furry suit? That's a really good idea. It's a yes. It's a yes from me, guys. Where do I go about buying a full pig outfit? That's the question. Or shall I just kill a real pig and then just cut off its skin? That would look like some really sick and twisted horror movie. Note Viking has tipped £2. Many thanks, Note Viking. The £2 will go towards the new pig skin suit, of course. Any Spaniards will go running off in the opposite direction. Out of the way, Jag. God, they go so slow for that corner. I'm just... Oh! Jesus! 1080, boy! 1080, boy. I was just looking at the map just then, that's why I crashed. The leader is like 2 miles ahead of second. What is he driving, I wonder? Get punted, mate. That's how you do it. That's textbook overtake. He had a bit of a moment with a casual 1080. Look how slow this car is down. Even the bloody Beetle trying to get past me. Oh, Legendary Ostrich with the $5 via Super Chat. Pigskin donation while wearing a Ram shirt on stream. Okay, I need to get myself a Ram shirt and a whole pigskin. Does anyone have any experience of creating a pigskin outfit? If you do, get in touch, please. Okay, guys going in the pit lane already. How much fuel? Oh, actually, yeah, I'm running fairly low on fuel. Okay, how far through the race have I got? Lap 7. If I can get to the end of 8. Then I could do 2 stops if I eke out a little bit more. Lady Gaga, yes. Didn't she have a whole bacon suit once? I need to ask Lady Gaga then. Lady Gaga collab inbound on the Super GT live stream. How about that, guys? Get Lady Gaga on here with her bacon suit, and I'll be in a pig outfit. Good times. Just ask your local butchers. So I'll just go to Tesco's and buy loads of bacon rashers. Just cover myself in them. Just tie them all together with string. That would be proper memes, that. And then the statement pig would be pretty much true. Out of the way, mate. Leaders in the pits. Yeah, 10% fuel. Will I better do another lap? Ooh, we'll be really close. The leader's out of the pits already. Bloody hell. That's how far ahead he is. Screw it, I'm going in. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay, I made a massive hash of that. Now I'm 3 minutes behind the leader. Whoops. Get punted, boy. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. Look at my lap times. 2:17, 2:21, 2:10, 2:09, 2:10, 2:8, 2:24. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And everyone was saying this was meant to be easy. Easy for the AI, maybe, not for me. Okay, back to 41 seconds behind. I'm going to try and do a two-stop strategy. Can I make it work? I'll just get to the end of this lap. Get to the end of this lap, get to the end of lap 14, then 21. Wait, no, 8, 16, and then 24, but... So I need to get to the end of 17, ideally. Then that stint will be a bit longer. Oh man, the memes I'm creating here through awful driving. Awful driving. Karma's been like, oh here we go, 1 lap left. Okay, so I was actually okay, I've only got a quarter of a lap left to go. Jack Elwood with a €5. Have a pint on me. You know what, that's a really good idea. As soon as this finishes I might go and have one. A well-deserved pint. Nice cold. What pint should I get? I like a Kronenberg or a Heineken. Those are probably my favourites. Well, I need to maximise this. There we go. Okay. Attack. Time to attack. Bernie says when you drive, never drink. He certainly does. Technically, I'm playing a video game rather than driving. "48 seconds off the lead. Lunge. Oh mate, you left me the gap. If you no longer go for a gap that exists, you no longer Maldonado. Car's feeling good. I'm going to lunge it up the inside of the Lexus. Coming through. Out of the way, come on. I think this, where is it? This laps remaining thing is not really accurate, is it? I can see my percentage there. I might need to leave that on. So if... No, mate. Don't do it. Don't do it. If I use only 10% a lap... Oh, I should be okay to do a two-stopper. What the hell? My driving has been so bad. Okay, so I've only used 10%. So I should easily be able to do just one more stop. To be honest, that doesn't save you a huge amount of time. I think you only lose about 10 seconds in the pits. Rosa tipped £10. I've been listening to the stream during my 20-minute drive home from work. Nice stuff. Welcome back to Rose. listening to the stream on the way home from work. That's the first time I've heard of that. You know, I was wondering if I should start doing a podcast. I don't know what I'll talk about. Maybe just subjects which you guys would throw in there. But I've got an opinion on a lot of things. It might be a good idea if I did that. Back up on Spotify. I'm just really considering like different things I could do, like beyond YouTube. Not because I don't want to do YouTube anymore, but it's just something else extra. And it's quite easy just to sit down and talk for an hour. I mean, I could just, even like Formula 1, just talk about the Formula 1 races or anything really. You get 50% more credit for clean racing. Yeah, I think that's gone out the window a long time ago. That's not going to happen now. Inspired by WTF1? Well, not really. There's loads of podcasts out there. It's a commonly done thing. Okay, 2 laps in a row in the 208s. That's a bit better consistency. What happened to the wheel? Well, I started playing on this race, and I don't know. It needs tweaking. The settings felt very off. I could barely control the car. Okay, lap 11, we are approaching halfway. That was a quick little sector there. And I always go in too deep into that corner. Pretty much every game I play on. Still 8 temps up. You haven't really touched this career mode or campaign mode, whatever you call it, since it came out. I did do a live stream at the very beginning. I think it came out for Christmas. I think it came out pretty much. Have you thought about using your karting familiarity to go into Formula 4 or F1 down the line? Or, I mean, I've thought about it, yeah, but it's just not as simple as that. You just have to have the backing, the money. I mean, I'm fairly fast, but you just need the sponsorship, the money. It's not easy. I just do it for fun. I'm not going to get into Formula 1. I mean, it's a reality. They take the corner so badly. Out of the way, mate. That's it. Grid Autosport. To be honest, I've never played it. I never played Grid Autosport. I did play Grid 1 and 2. Grid 1 I absolutely loved. Grid 2 I absolutely hated. How does that work? The problem with Codemasters racing games is that they have floaty physics. That's the thing that gets me. For the dirt games it works, because it is kind of floaty. You're sliding across the gravel, the dirt. But for the F1 game feels weird to me. Like I can't really get a feel from the car. Like it feels like it's floating, whereas it should feel very grippy because it's got the most grip of any car in the world with all that downforce. Yeah, Grid 2 was a drift fest. Yeah, you're right. It was a really weird game, and it's like Need for Speed in a way, where the fastest way to get around is to drift, and you have to like initiate these drifts with the brake, and it's really weird. I don't get why they thought that was a good idea. I'm into third now. I want to know what car the leader's driving because he is flying. First grid, I used to play that all the time. Yeah, wow. I think I was about 14th in the world on the True Skill rating. I was actually pretty high. I would always do the Nissan Cup online because that's where you could really quickly rack up race wins. Because it was just like 2 races, and the race was, I think it was like 2 laps around this quite a short mountain circuit. It was a really short race anyway, and sometimes I was going like 80 races in one lobby and winning like 72 of them. It was just ridiculous, and I'll just sit there all day doing it, just like one race over and over and over again. But it was really good fun, that Grid 1. They're second. I just gained 6 seconds on this lap. Yeah, Grid 1, I really enjoyed that game. One of my favourite games of all time, actually, Grid 1. And this might be a surprise, but Blur. I don't know if you guys have ever played Blur. That was honestly one of my favourite games on the Xbox. I absolutely loved it. And I think on that game I was quite highly ranked in the world. Those were the days. The challenge isn't the same on a lot of these games now. Okay, just got fastest lap, 2:07.8. Dion's only on iRacing now. Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, I love iRacing. The problem I have with The Sims is like, I don't know, I because I do real racing, I see it as like a worse version of real life. And I know you can say that about a game, but I don't know. I see a game as a game, but a sim as a worse version of real life in a way. So I struggle to sometimes play Sims, because I can't convince myself that it's like important enough. MotorStorm. I think that was a release game for PlayStation 3, I think. But I never had a PlayStation 3. I've never had one. So I skipped the PS3. Had a PS2, of course. I think everyone had a PS2. And then I went to Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One X, and now, of course, PlayStation 4 as well. Millen Rogers, many thanks for joining. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Now, something I'm going to start very soon I mean, I was going to start Forza 2 live stream, but I said that I would only start it once I've completed Forza 7. So I might do a couple of live streams of Forza 7, just grind that one out, get that done, and then there's still 2 more endurances I need to do on there. So I'll do those live. I think maybe just grind out a couple of the career modes, but then I want to do Forza 2, complete that whole game. If we get through that quickly, we can do Forza 3, Forza 4. The Crew 2, yeah, it comes out middle of this year, I think. Now, I wasn't that impressed with the Crew 1 because I think the physics have to be good for me to really enjoy it. I didn't really feel like the physics were that great. But it might be worth a shout. He's driving the BMW, yeah. Okay. He's going to spin it! Oh no. Go on, spin it, boy! It's turned into a drift session. Cheeky lad. Get punted. In the lead. Here we go. So after my shambolic start, I'm now winning. Colin McRae Rally on PS2. What a game. There's Group 2 racing today. You're getting blocked, mate. Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Wait, what track was it on? Wait, it was in Nürburgring GP. I need to get myself around a couple of those races, I think. In fact, on my wheel, Group 2 felt really good. The Group 2 cars felt really responsive. But it seems like Group 3 and Group 1 didn't. It was really weird. Suzuka, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, on the throttle a little bit too early. How many laps? 10 more left to go. And we are done. So I've got to get up early tomorrow. I'm racing at a track called Wilton Mill. Hands up anyone who's been to Wilton Mill. Cool little track, middle of England. Well, I say little track, it's not that little. I think it's the best track in the country, to be honest. It's my favourite anyway. Project Gotham Racing, yeah, that was a good game. Very good game. I never played 1 or 2, just 3 and 4. But both of those, I mean, 3 was a release title, I think, for the Xbox 360. That's what got me into racing on the Xbox. Oh, mate. The PGR4 was a really good game as well. Really good game. I love the tournaments they had in that game. Do you play any mobile racing games? No, I don't really play anything on my mobile. Have you been to Rissington? I haven't, actually. I think, is that a fairly northern circuit? The only northern track I've really been to is, I suppose you can call Glanigor's northern, in North Wales. I've been to Teesside. I've never been to Rissington, though. Shennington, yeah, I've been to Shennington. In fact, I was racing EasyCar around there. There's, if you go on the Birrell Art UK YouTube channel, there's actually an interview with me when I went there. Genk, yeah, Genk in Belgium. Never done it, but I've heard of a lot of people going there. I've never been there myself though. Wait, what are the tracks? Okay, I'll name all the tracks I've been to. Oh. The karting tracks. This is Buckmore Park, Bayford Meadows, Lydd, Tilbury. When it was there, it doesn't exist anymore. Rye House, Wilton Mill, Landau, Glanigors, Forest Edge, Lakeside, Elif Park, Red Lodge, Teesside. Oh, what else is there? Clay Pigeon. So I've been to all of those. It's called Club 100. I used to do Junior Max when I was a lot younger, but it's just too expensive. So it's just called Club 100. It's TKM karts. It's good fun though. They're still pretty quick. I suppose I might as well pit in a minute. If I'm going to pit one more time, I might as well do it in a minute. Oh, Rislington's near Shennington. Okay. Yeah, I've never been there. I've heard of it. Never been there though. Harry Brown races Junior TKM. Good stuff. I like TKM. I mean, I've driven Rotax before, but I like TKM. You can just slide them around a bit more. Well, it feels like you can anyway. Yeah, it's a shame. Like, karting is so expensive, and you really do have to pretty much invest your whole life in it if you want to, like, really get into cars and everything. It's just kind of the way the motorsport is. It costs a lot of money. What's this guy doing? Robot Ash, welcome to the channel, mate. Good to hear. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Glad to have you all on board. For those of you who didn't see it, on my channel right now, it's the most recent video. I'm doing a giveaway. So you can win a load of Forza stash. A jacket, like a big rucksack, a snapback hat, pretty cool. A signed poster by all the Turn 10 staff. A thermal bottle. So quite a few items you can win. And all you got to do is leave a comment on this video. So it's just on my channel. It's like the most recent video on there. And again, I might do a live stream tomorrow about the Forza RC. I need to set a time. Boost arrivals. It finishes tomorrow. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton's dad had to work like 2 jobs for a long time just to support him. Just imagine if he didn't, like where he'd be. Now he's a 4-time world champion. It's crazy. Try racing first person. Let's do this. The cockpit view is kind of weird on controller. Rose has tipped a $5. Have you ever tried racing your real car? No, I've never given that a go. Thanks for the donation, Rose, once again. I just feel like it would just be too expensive. It costs too much money. And like, you race your own car around, I can't even see anything. And yeah, you have to replace the brakes, replace the tyres, and if you crash, replace everything. I mean, the dream would be to have like a second car which you could use on track days, like a Caterham or something. but no, don't really want to use my own car on the track. I don't think that's a good idea. I drive an Abarth Punto. It's like a sporty version of the Fiat. 180 horsepower. It goes pretty quick. It's a 1.4 turbo. Any American will probably scoff at that, to be honest, but on a European road, that's more than enough power. And it does go. It's pretty quick, actually. Oh, I forgot to pit again. We'll go again next lap. Oh man, I'm not concentrating. I'm reading the comments. Well, that didn't go wrong. Greetings from Hungary. Many thanks. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but yeah. I've quite a few Hungarian friends. That's good to see. Hungarian followers, should I say. Yeah, the wheel, there's something wrong with it. I need to change the settings because I just couldn't drive. I just couldn't feel the car at all. Because the problem is I'm converting an Xbox wheel to PlayStation use, and I fear there might be an issue with the force feedback because of that. Behind the Mustang again. Oh! That's why I like this view, because I can actually see the oversteer. It's so much easier if you can just see it. Are you doing the BKC 24-hour race at Teesside? I've been asked. I was asked last year to do it. I don't really fancy it, to be honest. I don't really like races that long. It's a good challenge, but I mean, I could do it. The thing about that is, I don't like when it becomes a race that long. It's just a lot of it's just down to luck of your reliability of the car. Okay, that'll do. Oldest racing game you've ever played? Probably when I first got the PlayStation 1, V-Rally or Ridge Racer Revolution. I can't remember what year those games come out. 96 maybe? 1996? I'm not sure I've played anything older than that. But yeah, the very first game I ever played on any console was a V-Rally on the PlayStation 1. I remember, actually, I have really good memories of playing Ridge Racer Revolution, and I was playing against my mum, and she was really fast. She would beat me all the time on Ridge Racer. Yeah, so I think that's where I got my racing speed from. It's my mum. She was very good on racing games for some weird reason, even though she had no real interest in racing. I mean, my mum is from the Philippines. She's from Asia. There's no culture of motorsport over there at all. So the fact that she was good at racing games, it was quite strange. Do your co-workers watch your videos? Not that I know of. Some of them know that I do YouTube. They don't really know what it is, or like what exactly I do. But I don't think any of them really watch it like religiously, anyway. Although they should do, if they knew what was good. Have you tried the Karting expansion on rFactor 2? I don't even have rFactor 2, but I have seen videos of it. It does look pretty good, actually, and the problem with karting is that karting is actually really hard to like replicate. The Sims I've always played in the past have never been that good for karting. I don't know, they've just never got it right. It never feels anything like a real kart does. But from what I can see, this rFactor 2 mod does look pretty good. Like, it's not that bad. But I haven't actually tried it myself. And the depiction of Buckmore Park, I mean, I've done thousands of laps of Buckmore Park, and it does look pretty good. They have near enough got it exactly right, which is quite an achievement. So I mean, I can't comment on the reality on like Mount Panorama. Have they got it right? I don't know, because I've never been there. I assume it's pretty much correct, but okay, guys, just 3 laps left to go, and then we are done for another day. Greetings from Bratislava. It's good to hear where everyone is from in the world. Ridge Race was 1994. What about Ridge Racer Revolution? I'm pretty sure it's Ridge Racer Revolution I was playing. What's your favourite story-driven game? Oof, that's a really hard question, actually. Metal Gear Solid? I'm trying to think. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 1. That was an absolute classic. Stuart Haswell, love the videos, brother. Keep it up. Many thanks. Many thanks, Stuart. As long as there's support and love for the videos, I'll continue to make them. I think that's the main reason I really made the videos, because a lot of my early videos were just kind of guides on like dirt games and Forza, and just seeing people like, oh, cheers man, this helped, like just that, and I think, okay, that's good, I'll make more. It's as simple as that, really. But maybe I do need to make more guides, because I haven't really done too many recently, and that used to be a really big part of the channel. Like tutorials and guides. Ever tried Witcher 3? Yes, I bought it actually about 2 weeks ago. I've only played about an hour, no, about 2 hours of it so far. But it's a very good game. I've always liked I like Fallout 3 and 4, New Vegas. I do really like those games. Ridge Racer Revolution was 1995. Okay, that is probably the oldest game I've played. One thing about my age, I'll never just reveal my age, but I am in my 20s, as you probably guessed that anyway. I'll keep that bit of mystery. You can keep wondering. But I'm in my 20s, but I think most of you would have guessed that anyway. What's the worst racing game you ever played? Ooh, that's... It's really hard to remember all the bad ones. Well, it's hard to remember every game. Oh, it's a faster lap there, 207.2. Grid 2 was pretty bad. Grid 2 was pretty bad, it must be said. Infinity 43 with a £3.50. Super GT equals legends. Oh, many thanks, mate. Many thanks indeed. Test Drive. Test Drive Unlimited. I thought those games were not too bad. I quite like those games. I'm just trying to recall like a really bad one. Maybe some of the Need for Speeds. Like, I'm just trying to recall which ones were really bad though. I think it was Need for Speed Undercover was pretty bad. Oh man, I'm driving so ragged now. So ragged. Need for Speed The Run. Oh yes, that's a really good shout. That was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Most Wanted 2012, never played it. But isn't it just a direct copy of Most Wanted 2005? And I thought that Most Wanted 2005 was a really good game. The Last 10 except Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit was really good. Yeah, that was a good game. I guess Beetle come flying past me. Hot Pursuit was really good. That was a Criterion game, I think. They made that one. Yeah, that was a good game. The Crew. I was disappointed with The Crew. I wouldn't say it's the worst of all time, but for me the physics have to be quite good, and it just wasn't on that game. I just couldn't deal with the physics. That's not to say I like the idea of the scope of the game, like the size of the map and everything. The ideas behind it are really good. It's just the handling, and that was enough to put me off. Okay, 2012 wasn't like the original. I'd never played 2012, so I wouldn't know. James M with the 199. Super GT is a nipper. I'd like to know exactly what that means, but Super GT is a nipper, guys. We're on the final lap now. And it's going to be an easy win. Need for Speed. Best Need for Speeds then, okay. Underground 2 was the best. Or Underground, they're both very good. I think Underground 2 might just edge it. Those two, Most Wanted, the first Most Wanted. And then Hot Pursuit. Those four. And then the rest are Carbon was. I liked Carbon actually. Carbon was good. I just think this police thing might be a little bit sort of done to death. Like they need to do something different. Underground 3, just make it happen. Just make it happen. TOCA Race Driver, those are good games. Yeah, TOCA 2. And then you have the TOCA Race Driver games, yeah. I remember those. I'm trying to think, my best racing games of all time. Forza, in terms of Forza, I think Forza 6 and Forza 2 and Forza 4, all the even numbers were my favourites. Of course, Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4 stand out. Gran Turismo 1 as well, of course. Yeah, there's so many good games I've played. Of course, there's a lot of bad ones too, but we've done it, guys. We've won. Yeah. E-Kill, I totally agree. Grid 1 was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then, because you actually had to turn, you know, just go around the corner, and that was the quickest. But then Grid 2, this weird drifting thing, and then you play online, and then you drift, you cause loads of smoke, no one can see anything. It's just a drifty, smoky crash fest. It was an absolute mess. Grid 2 was just horrible. PGR3, brilliant game. PGR4, brilliant game. Do I follow the BTCC? Not really. If it's on and I'm not doing anything else, then I'll watch it. But I don't really actively follow it. How about Blur? Blur, honestly, one of my favourite games ever. One of my favourite games ever. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Okay, that's going to be enough for now. I need to go to sleep because I'm getting up really early. Blur, honestly, Blur is up there. Like, maybe top 5 of my favourite games of all time. Loved it that much. Loved it that much. Let's have a look at my mileage. I think that might be the most miles I've ever done in one day. And yes, it is. If we just look here. Oh, we can't see because my webcam's in the way. Okay, it won't seem to disappear for some reason. Let me just see there. That's the most miles I've ever done in one day. What we've just done there. But yeah, wow. So a lot of you want me to do an endurance race on this game. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it now, but I'm just going to set up the lobby just to test the settings. Because I'm going to do a 200 laps of Suzuka. 200 laps. And yes, I'm actually going to do it. And here's the bonus. We're going to do it online with you. So you'll be able to join. Let's just create it and just pretend. So how many laps, how many miles would that be? I just hope the lobby doesn't crash when I do it. Right, so what we'll be doing, I'll try and simulate what we'll be doing right now. Suzuka. Right, so it's 3.61 miles. Times that by 100 times 10, 361 miles. Times that by 2. So what, 722 miles. Damn, son. 722 miles. That would take... We're going to do it in group 2. So a group 2 lap takes about 1 minute 50. If you're averaging out with pit stops as well, you can do like 1 minute 47 laps. But if you average around about 150, if you do a 2 minute average, it'll take you 6 hours 40. So averaging below that 150 per lap, maybe just over 6 hours. So here we go. Straight up to 200. Fine weather. Middle of the day. I suppose we'd do a rolling start for that. With... Do a qualifying. Can you do a qualifying session? Or I could just set the host fastest first from the little practice session. Kart use. Off. Ghosting. Put that on weak. I think the main thing here would be if you guys were to join me, it wouldn't be a matter of like a race. It would just be let's all help each other get through to the end. So it's like if there's someone behind you trying to get through, just let them go. I think there'll be a fair few people who'd want to do this with me. It'll be a good challenge because it's not even the longest endurance race I've done. I've done a 9-hour on Sebring on Forza, 243 laps of Sebring. So you're saying, would I be brave enough to try this on Forza at some point? I've done a longer race than that on Forza. I've done it. Let's create... Oh, wait. Do I have to make a name for it? Hi. See if people if I make this room, let's see if people join me. See if anyone wants to do it. What time will I start? It would almost certainly be on a Saturday, and probably, bearing in mind it'll take about 7 hours in total with the stream and everything. Maybe around 4 p.m. British time. So it'd be about, depending where you are in the States, if you're in the States, maybe midday or something in the States. Let's see if anyone joins me. 200 laps. And, oh, I'm doing it in Group 3, but we'll be doing it in Group 2, so the Super GT cars. Be a good challenge though. I think it'll be quite fun. Oh, someone's joined. He's up for it. 5 Signs Sport has joined. Come on lads, let's do the 200 laps. Let's do it now. Wheel or controller? Well, I'd like to do it on the wheel. I'd like to do it on the wheel. That would be the challenge. Okay, we're just going to close this. This is going to be the end of the live stream. Many thanks for watching, guys. Bit of a different stream. A couple of campaign races. We've done 16 of those races now. I've still got to do the mission challenge, and I suppose this could be another live stream in itself, because some of these challenges are pretty long. Like one of these here, look, like 30 lapper at Maggiore. I mean, that's a whole endurance race. That'll probably take an hour, that one race there. And I don't know what a lot of these ones down here are, but I'd imagine there's some equally long races there to do as well. Can you make it that people can join even after the race has started? I don't know. I don't know if I can. But yeah, what I'll do, if you follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, I'll make it very clear, and it won't be just random people just joining. It'll be people who like signed up to it almost, so that I know who's in the race. It's not just anyone who's just going to quit after 10 minutes. I use manual, yes. Olivier, I do use manual. But that's the end of the stream, guys. Many thanks for joining me. As always, thank you for all the donations, of course. And I shall see you next time. Maybe tomorrow, because of the Forza RC hot lapping session. I might do another one. I need to set myself a good time. So I'm getting home from karting around about 4 o'clock. So I might do it in the evening about 8 again. So do look out for that if you want to join me. What else is there to say? Just stay tuned in, guys. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Give me feedback, anything. Just let me know. Good or bad. As long as it's constructive. Not calling me a pig, then it's all good. And I'll have a beer, yes. Many thanks for the donation with the shout out for the beer. I'll do that. That's a good shout. But until next time, many thanks for joining, guys. I shall see you in another video or another live stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.